No. Sorry. My phone is being silly. Okay. Hi, how are y'all? I am getting ready for work. So I wanted to come on and show you how I use the Instyler. Most times when y'all see me put makeup on my face, this is what my hair looks like, because when I'm washing my face or brushing my teeth, I just put it in a ponytail and I don't really mess with it until I'm done. I am mostly silver. I do have a big hot streak right here. Hey Veronica, how are you? That is still very dark brown, and so we don't mess with that, but I am mostly silver, and then some of the hair, some of the blonde back here is bleached to try to blend in with this. So because my hair is bleached, I really try hard not to use heat as often as possible. And I use a lot of heat protectant type of products whenever I am doing my hair. So normally I only wash my hair like every other day, sometimes even like every 3 days. And the first day, the day that in the morning when it's wet, I will do my part like normal. And while it's wet, I take this big chunk of hair right here that is like the most frizzy, and I usually just clip it or pin it back there. So that smooths out this section and kind of just keeps it all contained so it doesn't end up like out to here. And that's normally, like, if you see selfies and my hair looks like that, that means it was my first day of washing it. And then on my second day, like this morning, as you can see, it's like very funky right here. That's when I use the Instyler. And as a heat protectant for my hair with the Instyler, I use this Obliphica. It is the most wonderful thing in the world. I got a sample of this about, I would say September, and I've used it like every other day since September, and I love it. I'm gonna have to buy the full-size bottle of this. But I also, when I don't have, if for whatever reason I'm not using that, like prior to getting that, I also have a lot of Sally beauty supply type of supplies, and this ion heat styling is really good. Hey Sarah, how are you? It's a spray. This does make my hair a little too oily though, so if my hair is really dry, like right after I get it bleached, this is a good product to use. Hey Bree, how are you? And then also, where did it go? This 12-in-1. This is a great product for when your hair is wet. You put some of this in, and it is a good leave-in type of conditioner styler. And it's good for heat protectant as well. So, let's get, I pull this big front section up, and I usually just clip it away. These are the best clips whenever you're doing your hair like this. And this back, the back of my hair, it doesn't have hardly any like bleaching damage or color damage. This back section of my hair is actually really well behaved. Hey Janelle, hi, how are you? The shampoo, Courtney, which I didn't talk about a shampoo, but pretty much everything I get is from Sally Beauty. And then this orange bottle of, it's Obliphica, and it's Seaberry hair serum. I found this on QVC, but the sample itself came in a Hurricane Harvey survival bag, so I don't know. Good morning, Janelle. So when I reorder this, I'll have to order it from QVC. But all the rest of this stuff I get from Sally's. So when I'm doing this back section, I don't really like section it. I just grab a big chunk because I just kind of want this back section to be uniform. Not so much like, I don't know, not so like perfect. And then what I do is I just grab a chunk of hair, I comb it, and then I put it through this with the brush part up on the top. And I put it all the way at my root, and I press it and I hold it there for a second, and then I start to turn it, and then I let go and just let it go down my hair. And that gives a lot of volume right at the roots and not so much like the big flump curl at the bottom. Flump. I don't know what word that was, but. So you don't look like a mushroom cap. You know, you want the volume at the roots, not at the bottom of your hair. So keep it at the root, turn it, and then bring it down. And it takes away all that poofiness and all of the disobedience of the curls going in every different direction. And I just get big chunks at the bottom of my hair because, like I said, this behaves itself a lot better than the top section of my hair. And it's pretty quick. Oh, and also this is where you turn it on and off. And right now I have it all the way at the top. When I move up to the, so this is the hottest. And when I move up to the front, I knock it down so that it's not the hottest. Cassidy, you're supposed to be working. How are you doing, Cassidy? Did you get enough sleep last night? So that's basically all I do for the bottom half of my hair, the back half that's not as damaged. The most time is up at the front where it is like gross. Cassidy, this isn't the hairstyle that I do where it's like curly. This is the one that I do where it's kind of straight-ish. If you want, I can do the curly one on another day. So I section off the front half of my hair, and I get a smaller section of hair. And if you look real close, you can see, like, from here back, this bottom half of my hair has the most bleaching, the most processing. And, like, right here, this strip, that's, like, That's my silver. So I try really hard not to put a lot of heat down here at the very bottom of it. And I just keep it at the base, at the roots, and I do the twist, and then I bring it down. And that gives it a lot of volume. And I have enough hair for like 10 people on my head, so I don't need to use like a root lifter or a volumizer. So I can't really like recommend one of those because I've never had to use one. But if you know of one for you ladies that have thinner hair, please comment below with one. So this section back here, I had the Instyler going this way, and then this section right here, I had the Instyler going straight down. So in the back, I do it towards the back, and then in the front, I do it just straight down. Not curved towards my face, just curved straight down. And then you have to be really careful with these little baby hairs because the Instyler will burn you. There is like a heat protector, but it's bulky and gets in the way. So I kind of just stay away from my face. Hey Vic, thanks for recommending that. I haven't used any of the Monet products, but I've heard great things about them. So if you are doing your hair and you see that there's like a section that you didn't get real well with the curling iron, just comb it out a little, and instead of going all the way back at the top where this part's already had a lot of heat and you don't need to do more heat on it, just go at the bottom and quickly just run through. And that is how I get it to all lay straight. And then this top section I come back to in a little bit because I don't know. Hey Shaylon, how are you doing today? Hey Sophia, how are you doing today? So again, back here at the crown of your head, put it at the roots, hold it there for just a minute, and then let go and let it go. And that's how you get a lot of volume at the roots. If you are using like a dry shampoo or a root lifter and you do this technique, you might have to brush through afterwards so that it doesn't like clump up. Michelle, what brand is that Beach Waver? I haven't ever seen a Beach Waver rotating curling iron. So I pull my hair up to the top, I go down at the roots, I hold it, turn, and then let it go. Hey Megan! And I get another smaller section. And I just keep doing that all the way around. Ooh, I'll have to take a look at that, Michelle. Thanks for telling me about that. But I think right now my hair is so short that it it wouldn't do great for my hair. This is an Instyler. I bought it at Target, but they sell it all over the place. It's one of those infomercials at 3 o'clock in the morning. But they sell it at Target. I think they have it at Walmart. Hey, Megan, are y'all back at school in Sinton? Michelle, I bought mine about 3 years ago, and it was $99, I think, $98. It was like $100. But I bought it at Target with my red reward card thingy. And so I got like the 5% cash back. So once you get your hair the way that you want it, don't go with your comb and brush it back, because then you'll lose that volume. I've been taking my fingers and going right at the roots and kind of, I don't know what that technique is called, but just flouncing it? I don't know. But that's how I keep that volume right there. And so now I'm going to take this big chunk and go, like, divide it in half. And starting at the back of my hair, I take a small section . It's pulling my hair. Yes, Michelle, I love this tool. I've had it, like I said, about 3 or 4 years, and I use it at least once a week. And it hasn't lost its heat. It hasn't done anything to it works exactly the same as it did when I first bought it. Oh, thank you, Michelle. My hair, I have been dyeing my hair since I was 13. And I am, no, probably 12. And I am turning 43 next Tuesday. So, it has been through a lot. From 12 until about 40, I dyed it red. Like, bright, like every shade of red you can imagine. And I absolutely love myself in red hair. But it was so much upkeep because I started going gray when I was about 30. And so I would dye my hair, and then like 2 weeks later, right along this front of my hair, I would have all of this white coming in, and I hated it, and it made me feel like I was old. So I went to my stylist, and Miss Brianna, and I asked her what I can do, and we came up with blonde to try to blend that silver in, and it has actually worked out really well. I love it. So as you've done all of your hair going back towards the back of your head, and if you're looking at it and you see like a funky line or anything like that right in here, you can take a small little section and go right at the root. Hold it there for just a second and then real quick go through. And that will give you more lift. All right. And then this section, this half of this section, you want to go back, and then this half of the front of the section, you want to go over to the side. And you might sometimes need to get a little bit of the hair from the section that you just did, just so that you don't have a funky part. Hey Alyssa, how are you today? Megan, did you have a good Christmas? I haven't talked to you in so long. Alyssa, I'm doing great. I am getting ready for work. And I think I might be coming down with a little bit of a cold because my nose is running and it's making me mad. But other than that, I'm doing great. All right. So this section right here, I kind of do in a funky way. Oh my gosh, I pull it. And I go back like that, and then I keep it like curled so it gets more of a flip. And then I take it, and there you go. That is how I do my hair. We had a great Christmas, Megan. My mom got married, and she just bought a house, and so we all went and hung out at her house, and it was relaxed and nice, and it was so wonderful. If I'm going to like a special event or something of that nature, and I want to keep all of this and not lose any of the volume or any of the straightness, I will use the, what is this one? Living Proof. The Living Proof Firm Hold. And I use this because it does hold your hair like wonderfully. It's great. But it doesn't feel all crunchy, and it works really well to keep my hair from getting frizzy. So I will use this one. It doesn't smell. It doesn't have much of a smell or anything. But when I'm doing that, I pick up this chunk right here in the front, and I hold it at the root a little bit, and I spray, not a whole lot, and I let that down. And then I hold this back like this, and I spray, and then I let go. And that's pretty much all I do for like hairspray. And that's how I do my hair. If y'all had any questions, please leave a comment and I will answer them to the best of my ability. If you want to see how I do it when I have like the curls going in it, let me know, and I can do that probably next week. And thank you all so much for watching. I'm so happy that you all joined in. And I've probably got to get to work because Cassidy, I'm sure, is sick of putting stamps on postcards. And that is something I got to get done. And Cassidy hates it when I'm late. And I'm always late. But thank you all so much. And I will see you soon. Bye. Megan, I love your hair color. Wish I was brave enough to let mine go ratio. Megan, go to Brianna Boland Barker. She is the freaking best. She will gradually take you to let it show through. And some days I am really very like, I hate this gray hair. And then other days like today, I think it looks great. It looks really good when I wear blue. But like when I wear like jewel toned colors, it looks really good. And then other days it's like, oh, what the hell am I doing with my hair? But I don't know. So I will talk to y'all soon. Thank you.